Welcome to the Rift, Summoner. I don't know what are they saying, League of Legends?
Warrior Champion?
Champion. Welcome to the Rift, Champion.
We have a Riftbound box, and we're just going to unbox it. I don't know what to expect from this. We have played one stream with Riftbound with the sample decks.
Now, I've watched a lot of Riftbound, and we'll do like a podcast mode on Riftbound after the box opening. So there is more Riftbound product, and the prices on a lot of the stuff is like in a free fall. I've watched stuff that was like really expensive up to this weekend. So this is, for the record, this is November 2nd, 2025. If you happen to be watching this later on.
So, like, I mean, why was stuff expensive? It just wasn't out in the United States yet. So, are people buying like foreign product? Was it printed in English somewhere else?
The Chinese cards are like half the price of the American cards.
Okay.
So but the American cards prices are coming down because so much product is being opened, and there is technically like a meta that exists already because it has been released in the Chinese market, and so there's like data about what people are playing in those tournaments.
They've already figured out the meta deck.
They're kind of like working a meta.
That's kind of like not exciting for a new card, because a lot of things that's fun about new card games is that like you get to kind of explore the meta as everyone else does.
Yeah, so right, I could see that. Yeah, now
that to me is a deterrent.
Yeah, I think that's just the company was like, we're going to make our money.
Are there more than one set out in China? Is it like multiple sets?
I don't know how far ahead they are. The second set for this game, I had to. So if you brief podcast mode about running a game store. You had to pre-order the second set before you knew what you were going to sell for the first set. Now,
I see. Only one set. Okay.
This happened to be a fairly easy one to get right. You just go to the forum, you go to the web forum, and you put the number 1, and you just start putting zeros, and then when the web forum stops taking numbers, you just submit that. That was how you pre-ordered this set.
You kept going forever.
But the problem is you don't actually get what you order when you order things anymore. As a store, you can make a budget, you can make a plan, you can make a forecast, and none of that matters because you don't actually know what you're going to get until like a week before a game comes out. So anyway, my store ended up getting at about 1/5 of what we ordered, and that's actually up from like 1/10 of what we ordered because they rushed the game back to print. Anyway, so you've got opening Riftbound is actually pretty exciting.
Okay,
I'll tell you that.
So how many packs do we get? There are 14 card boosters.
24 packs in a box.
24 packs. What are we trying to get?
All right,
what do I want?
All right, so you've got commons.
Okay.
You're just gonna get those.
Okay.
You'll probably get a play set of commons. There are uncommons.
Okay.
And there's some uncommons in the game that are currently worth money. Now you've got rares, and most packs have 2 rares. There actually is a collation issue where some packs don't get 2 rares. Now if you open a whole box, I think you're fine, because I think if you get skipped on a rare, it gets like added to the next pack or something like that. I don't know. There is like a Twitter thread for it, but
it's something to do with like the way the cards are packed or something.
Something like that. I don't know what it is. Just go look that up if you're curious about that. I don't want to completely spread misinformation, but there is a known issue about how stuff is spread out. So you got rares, and then after that you've got, and rares have like a little purple diamond at the bottom of the card, and after that there's a little orange pentagon, which I believe are epics.
So that's what we want.
You got about 6 epics in a box or so, roughly. And then there is a gold hexagon, and those are legendaries. Now, for the most part, the legendaries are just swag. Okay? They are like the skins from the game, like the alternate skins for your champions in the game. It is mechanically the same card as other versions of that card. Okay. So, like,
if you don't have that, then you are a peasant. And
that's true. And your opponent show up and go, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's so nice. It's so nice that you've playing a card game for the first time." And then we have showcase cards. So, in this game, you've got a legend, and that's kind of like a leader in Star Wars. It's what you build your deck around. Okay. And then that legend is paired with a champion. Okay, so the way the legends are showcases. All right, So you have the regular art for the character on a legend, and most of the legends are rare, but right now the legends are like $1 a piece because so much product has been opened at this point over this past weekend that the price of an actual legend card is getting down to like $1 or so.
Wow. Okay.
So and most of the rares are like $1. Like it has to be like a chase rare.
It is possible to buy singles and make a deck right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can buy like each legend. There's 2 champions that you can use for that legend. So when you build your deck, you decide like which champion you want to start in play, and you can still include the other copies in your deck. All right, and each legend and champion comes with a signature spell. So there are 12 signature spells in the first set. The signature spells are epic.
Okay. So they're more easy to pull?
You'll get like maybe 2 signature spells in a box.
Out of like, I need 3 per hero.
You need 3 per hero, and there's 12 in the first set.
Oh, good lord.
So the math, roughly the math says you need like 3 to 4 cases.
So you really have to buy singles if you want to have places.
If you're busting products and you want a signature. Now, the non-meta signature spells are like $4 to $5 right now on TCG Player. And
that's even kind of expensive though. The meta ones, what, are like 20?
The meta are like 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. Damn, jeez.
So yeah, there's like several $60 epics in the game because those are the ones people want 3 copies of. Now, we've got signatures. We've got showcase cards, which are a swag version of the legend. Okay. And those I believe are like 1 in 3 boxes. Okay. Those are going for, I think the non-meta ones are like 50, 60 right now. The meta ones are like 100 or more. Okay. Beyond that, you have a signature, which is the showcase plus artist signature on it. Those are like 1 in 2 to 3 cases. Those have an upper 3-figure, low 4-figure price tag. A dude at my store opened up one of the signature things, sold it for $3,000.
Holy!
Within an hour.
Within an hour?
Within an hour. Sold it for $3,000 within an hour online. So
okay, I'm gonna open this pack.
But a lot of products been opening, so you can't get like $3,000 for any of these cards right now.
I see. All right, let's just see what we got in this.
But I think like the Ari signature card is like $2,500 or something. So that's a common.
An orb.
That's a gear.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see that. Now, Defy, get used to seeing Defy. You're going to be playing against this card for all the rest of time. That nobody wants to see him. Nobody cares about him. That guy doesn't have any friends. Nobody cares about that.
These are all just commons, okay.
Yeah, there's just some commons. The art in the game is pretty good. I think the art in the game is so good they should make a digital card game after it.
I wonder where this art came from.
Where did the art come from?
Salvage. What is
so this? That is a battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you make a deck, you choose 3 battlefields. Now, I've actually learned quite a bit about the card game.
Okay.
I've learned quite a bit about the card game in the last 3 days. I would say I've probably answered, I think, 200 rules questions on Riftbound in the 2 events that we played in. Okay, so in best of 3, so if you play one game, you randomly choose your battlefield. In best of 3, both players choose the battlefield they want to start with, and then you choose for the second game, but you can't use a battlefield you've already used, and the same is true for the third game. So anytime you use I like that quite a bit.
Yeah,
I like that quite a bit. I suspect that Constructed is interesting because of the battlefield. So
what's up, Tiny Big Wars? All right, then we have this. That was uncommon. We got another uncommon here. Eclipse Herald. We got Captain Faron. This is another uncommon. And then we have, what are diamonds?
Diamonds are rares.
Jinx.
All right, so this is the Jinx that actually comes in the starter.
Okay.
And I would say, as someone who's sold a lot of starter decks over the years, the League of Legends, the Riftbound starter decks leave a lot to be desired. You do not get a copy of your signature spell in the starter deck. So you buy yours. I'm excited to play Jinx. I love Arcane.
But I have to spend $100 more.
Yeah, guess what? To TCG Player you go.
And we have a full art here.
All right, so that is a legend. So that's the Lee
Sin?
Sin legend. So far you've opened 2 cards that are in the starter decks. But yeah, this Lee Sin, you start the game with this Lee Sin legend in play, and then you get to choose either the Calm, which is green, or the Body, which is orange symbol, Lee Sin to start off to the side. Okay.
Well, cool.
So there you go.
They're both foil.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the last 2 cards was a rune.
Yeah, you had a rune and a little
rules card.
Rules card, yeah.
Oh, next pack. So I am not excited about those pulls.
Yeah. Right. Well, maybe you are.
Maybe I am.
Maybe you are, but the people watching are not. They're booing you.
Okay, well, I'll keep it going then. Game any good? We played
Riftbound's
a couple times. One time?
Riftbound is solid. Riftbound's solid. I like Star Wars Unlimited more, but I'm not going to Star Wars Unlimited post in the Riftbound video. But I do think the art is good, and I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. I just don't think the game happens to be balanced right now.
They're uncommon base. We got uncommon guy. We got meditation.
So that is a foil meditation. So you got a foil common there.
Okay, all right. We have a foil champion unit, Nocturne.
Yeah, so Nocturne is really cheap right now. All of the rare champions that don't have a legend. So you have champion units that have legends. That have legends in this set, and then there are champions that don't have legends yet, but the second set's got another wave of champions that are coming. So,
and then we have Party Favors, which is a foily.
I have no idea what this card does.
Each other player chooses cards or runes. For each player that chooses cards, you and that player each draw 1. Each player that chooses runes, you and that player each channel 1 rune exhausted. So it's a multiplayer fun times card.
Yeah.
Is what I
yeah. So that card is I will say I'll give Riftbound props that multiplayer Riftbound takes about as long as 2-player Riftbound. The game is fast.
It looks fun too. That may be the most fun way to play it.
No Shaco or Fiddlesticks yet.
This is only the second pack.
Nocturne doesn't have a legend yet. So, but you can kind of see if you've got the card game designer brain, at least at an amateur level, you can kind of see where the design decisions for the champions who don't have legends yet are going.
Now, we'll roll through the commons pretty fast. You can stop me if there's one that's
worth talking about.
Worth talking about, yeah.
No. Discipline's a very good card.
Uncommon, we got a foil common here.
Arena Bar.
We got Relentless Storm.
All right, so that's the Volibear legend.
Sweet. This is also in a
starter
deck.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
So the demo. So that was a little bit of a bait and switch, as far as I'm concerned.
The demo decks are not the starter decks.
I'm not putting them on blast for this, but the demo decks that they gave out are not the starter decks. Because I was telling people the wrong information. I was check out these demo decks they got. I'm pretty sure these are available. I was there's no Volibear starter. There's no Yasuo
they had all
starter.
The signature spells in them too, right?
Yeah, well they did.
Oh,
I guess yeah.
And you can't play those because they're sample cards.
They say sample on them.
Sweet.
Also, there's no non-foil version of the rare cards in the game. So
okay, well, and then I got this foil carnivorous.
Okay, so this card is not expensive right now. However, I don't know if did you play that card when we played?
When you play me, choose an enemy unit and a battlefield, we deal damage equal to our mites to each other. That seems really good.
This guy's kind of crazy.
He's 6 power for 5.
Yeah, he's kind of now he's got
two thingies.
He's got a heavy power cost, and so I think a lot of people are off of him. But Snapvine, this card beats a lot of ass in the game. My recommendation is pick these up while they're cheap because I think
seems really good.
I think they're going to be a fairly staple card forever. So.
Yeah. This was also... Is this a foil? I cannot...
That is a foil.
Okay. Next pack. So the diamond is rare?
Yeah, you have not opened an epic yet.
Okay.
You're on pace to open one in this pack.
For this stuff...
Disintegrate's playable.
What does it do?
3 damage, and if it kills something, draw. So, Hidden Blade is very good.
Hidden hide for...
Yeah, so you can pay a power to play a hidden card. And let me tell you, I'll tell you right now, I had to Control F hidden a whole lot. Okay.
For all the rules around it.
When you hide a card, okay, let's go through all the hidden stuff real fast, because this is kind of a headache.
More headaches.
All right, so you have to control a battlefield. So you have to have attacked it successfully and taken it over. If you control a battlefield, you can hide one card at it. And you can pay a power to hide the card. All right? You cannot play that card during the turn that you hide it.
Okay.
All right? So if something else happens during the turn, you can't like play it.
Okay.
The hidden card gains reaction. Okay? And the timing rules in this game,
oh god,
once again, had to look a lot of this up. But you can't just react to everything. You can't like you if you're buffing your dude, I can't just play Hidden Blade and kill the guy. Right? That's not the way that it works. It has the action treatment, but during my turn, my opponent just can't play an action unless combat starts, okay? But anytime an action or ability triggers, you can then react to stuff. So if I try to burn out Justin's dude with Disintegrate and do 3 damage to it, you can react with a buff as long as it says reaction on it, and give it a bonus power, okay? I say all that because this Hidden Blade says action on it. However, if you hide it, Hidden Blade gains reaction, but it does not say this anywhere on the card. And that means if your opponent plays something, you can react with a hidden card. Now, hidden cards also receive a hidden text that says here, referencing the battlefield that they're at. So Hidden Blade can only kill something that's at that battlefield. You can't Hidden Blade across battlefields or wherever, right?
Okay, yeah. At a battlefield that's this, it becomes this battlefield.
It becomes kill a unit here. Yeah,
that's
so
that's something.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not on the card, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Justin and I have played a lot of card games, and the fact that I have to take 5 minutes out of a box opening video to explain to you how hidden works implies to me that this was probably better left out of the core set.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Gust.
Now that so this is like the meta 2-drop for the blue decks. Whenever you cast a spell, it gets +1 power. So yeah, this that's the meta like 2-drop. So
reveal it when a showdown starts on a different battlefield.
You can,
and you can play it, but you can only kill a unit.
But it only works on that battlefield unless it has a blanket effect. There's some card that says give a unit a buff. Units that your buffed units get +1 this turn. Okay, if you use that card and it says if you use that card at an other battlefield from where the showdown's happening, you have to buff a unit at the battlefield that the thing is at, but your units at the other battlefield get the bonus for the buff thing, the blanket bonus for the full turn. So, yeah.
Iron Ballista, foil on guard.
On guard's good.
Yeah, that seems good.
That's good.
Foil overt operation.
For
each friendly unit you may spend its buff to ready it. Then buff all friendly units. The buffs are the rune cards?
No. Buffs are experience tokens from Star Wars. However, you can only ever have one buff on you. Buff, so you do have token cards, and if you flip one over, it'll have a buff on it. And it does tell you can only ever have one buff on it, but it gives you +1 might.
You have to have something that gives you buff?
Correct. Yeah, so that Lee Sin legend
buff
says
friendly unit.
Pay 1, tap, exhaust, buff a friendly unit.
Okay.
So,
and then we have a full art foil-y Dead Bloom Predator.
Okay.
So this is a legend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And congratulations, that's like $60.
Oh,
so,
nice.
I believe. Let's see if the price has gone down. But yesterday that was like $60.
Okay.
So,
I'll
I'll research that while you work on the next pack.
All right, sick. It's that easy. You will make money.
Get it twisted. You can't lose gambling.
We love gambling.
That's Dread Bloom Predator.
Dead Bloom Predator. Get excited. Orb of Regret. Let's roll through these here commons.
Oh, sorry. Dead Balloon Predator's price has gone up since yesterday.
Okay.
It is... you can currently buy one on TCG Player for $97.
Whoa, okay.
Sorry, $90.77. But yeah, so it's up to about $90 now.
Sick. I should probably just sell that and pay for my box. This thing, a foil common Falling Comet, a foil Convergent Mutation. Each friendly unit increase its might until it equals the might of another friendly unit.
All right, so great rules question card around this one. You resolve all of an action before you resolve any triggers from it. At least that's what I read. So that card that I show you is like after you play spell, it gets +1 power. You can play this mutation on her. She'll go to the power of something else, and then she'll get the +1 bonus for having played a spell. Okay. This is as according to my understanding of the rules.
And a foil Commander of Ledros.
All right, so this guy was really awesome in the in Runeterra, and I don't know if this guy is playable because that is 4 power.
But you can kill friendly units to reduce his power cost for each unit killed this way.
That's right. So if you're playing the Victor deck, the Victor Legend likes to put tokens into play.
Yeah.
You can kill a bunch of dudes to get him into play. Does he have Deflect?
He has Deflect. Opponents may pay.
They have to pay a power if they want to
choose him as a target. Okay. And then he can move from battlefield to battlefield with
ganking. Yeah, so that means he can move directly. So my suspicion with Ledros is that he's too costly because
he doesn't like get value when he comes to play.
Yeah, so the reason
big guy.
The reason this Dead Balloon Predator is really stupid is because you can just play it at a battlefield and it just straight up starts killing people.
Yeah.
Look at the cutie. Challenge is very good. Reaver's Row is very good.
Foil Vanguard Captain. Foil the Kai-Sa.
Yeah, so Kaisa is one of the meta leaders.
Okay.
This isn't the expensive Kaisa, because there's like a rare and then like an epic version of most of the champions. But this Kaisa is just pure value, right? She Yawgmoth's Wills, right?
Oh, okay.
When you conquer a battlefield, you can play something that's from your discard pile. So. And
then we have
Karma. So Karma is like Karma might be 53 cents right now.
Okay.
Karma doesn't have a legend yet. It's an interesting card. Karma actually has a mechanically unique ability, as far as I know. The vision, this vision ability doesn't exist on anybody else. It's like just on Karma.
What does Recycle do?
Recycle means put on the bottom of the corresponding deck. So if you are told to recycle runes, your runes go to your rune deck. If you recycle cards from your hand or deck or
usually that's
from
like
play,
the cost of something.
Wherever you recycle a card, like a card that is drawn from your deck from, that recycle goes to the bottom of your draw deck. So
okay. Next pack. Or Blazon.
That's foil.
Twisted, or foil Spirit's Refuge.
Yeah.
A foil Twisted Fate unit.
Yeah, he's like
Champion
not
unit.
Expensive right now.
All kinds of interesting abilities. Deal to an enemy here. He costs 4.
This is where I tell you you can only have 2 colors in your deck. So Twisted Fate.
He doesn't have all those options.
He doesn't have all these options. So this is like future related card. So.
And then it's Hourglass.
So this Hourglass is actually a pretty good card. It's goofy. It is hidden, but it basically says the next time one of your units would die, that is exploded instead. So,
okay.
So what does stun do? That's a great question. What stun does is it prevents units from doing combat damage, and so I have learned more rules about the game. If any defenders are alive after the combat damage step, then the attack fails. Okay? Stun prevents you from doing combat damage.
Does the attacker have to retreat, or the unit stick there?
The attacker is recalled. Okay? Recall means you are exhausted and you are you go to the base. You are not moved to the base, because move is a mechanically unique thing from recall. Okay?
Yes.
Because there are units that have triggers based off of when they move. If you were recalled, you were not moved. All right? Everybody following along?
No. Now let's do the next card. Yordle. Psy Scout.
Yordle.
Pit Rookie. An Armory. Another base. Pack of Wonders. A foil Pit Rookie. A foil Maddened Marauder.
Yeah, he's not a bad card. You can use him to send a unit home, which means you can stop your opponent from scoring. I think the big complaint, or the big drawback to the Madden Marauder, is that he has a bad might to cost ratio.
And then a Caitlin.
She's an interesting card. She says, tap, deal damage equal to my might to a unit at a battlefield. Use this ability only while I'm at a battlefield.
That's pretty cool.
So the problem is that this game does not have the magic timing rules. All right, so that tap, to have her tap to deal damage,
action.
That it has to be done during your turn.
Yeah,
you can't use it in the middle of combat. Like if your opponent is attacking one of your battlefields, you can't have her take a shot at the other one. You have to do it during your turn. You can't do it even during your combat. Apparently, maybe in the future they could print abilities that say tap, act, or action tap, do the thing. It would work then. But right now, a lot of stuff doesn't work intuitively the way that you think it does. So, if you're used to magic timing rules.
Commons, uncommon, Facebreaker, Void Seeker, Discipline, Foil Legion Rearguard, Vi.
Yeah, so Vi is also another one of those, you can't do that ability during your opponent's turn. It says,
you have to actively be doing that.
Recycle one from your trash.
It does still seem very good. She costs 2.
Yeah, well, she costs 2 power, but I mean, she's good with in the Jinx shell. And that's because you're throwing a lot of cards in your discard pile with Jinx, and so Vi is kind of a big payoff. So
we got Set.
Okay. Actually, so what you have there is the alternate art for Set.
Oh.
So that is a skin. Let's go take a look. Set is actually one of the sought after dudes in the set.
That's
so he's
cool.
Kingpin.
Yeah.
Set Kingpin alternate art. Set Kingpin alternate art. Current market price, about $14.
Sweet.
So
perfect. You do gamble. We're not even halfway through the box yet. Very good. This thing.
Charm is insane. Okay, so
move an enemy unit.
Yeah, so if you move an enemy unit, you can move them to your battlefield and start a fight during your turn. So Charm you can use. It's very it was one of those things where the people who knew how to use Charm yesterday were winning games, and the people who did not know how Charm worked were losing games. So
like a cub. This thing, a foil battlefield.
Yeah, look at that.
I guess that's kind of cool. Albus Theros.
Okay, so he is literally the cheapest rare in the set.
Okay, cool. And then Darius Champion unit.
This Darius is literally the most expensive rare in the set, I believe.
Okay.
Darius.
When you play your second card in a turn, give me +2 power and ready me. Oh, jeez, that does sound insane.
He is currently $20.
Okay. Lovely.
And most of these rares, these are less than $1 right now. So the fact that he's rare and $20 lets you know
he's insane.
Well,
It really does seem crazy.
He does seem sick.
little bit crazy. Base, garbage grabber, vengeance, a foil retreat, the boss.
That's the set legend there.
Pretty cool. Warwick champion unit.
Yeah, another champion doesn't have a home yet.
When I attack, kill all damaged enemy units here. Doesn't
All
have
right.
a deck yet.
So yeah, it doesn't have a deck yet, and that may sound really insane, but all damage everywhere is healed whenever any combat ends.
Yeah, so it's not sticking around.
Now you can combine Warwick with there's a Flash of Blade. I think it's either called Flash of Blade. It costs like 1. It's in body, which is the orange, and it does 1 damage to everything at a battlefield. And so you can play that, and then have Warwick attack in, and then everything there would die.
Okay, that's something. This thing. Commons, uncommon.
Everybody here wants to play the like. Everybody's trying to build that big fat deck. There's this card that we'll see if Justin opens it. So that's the Jinx legend available in a starter deck.
Oh,
so
but it looks so cool.
It does look cool.
Kraken Hunter.
I don't.
Rare.
There's so many words on the card.
This cool rune.
Okay, so congratulations. That's about $10 to $12 right now.
Yeah, this is the swag rune.
So they have rare versions of the runes, and they're about 1 a box.
Okay.
Some people pulled 2. Some people whiffed on 1.
Wow.
But I think
those are pretty nice.
There's a ton of product being opening. They have a really nice folding. It doesn't actually show up on our camera at all.
It's like textured.
It does, yes, yeah. And the signature, I'll say the signature and the showcase cards also have like a really cool foil treatment on them. And the alternate arts of the legendary alt arts have also a sick treatment on them. But this is the type of thing that you pick up if these go down to like $5-6, you just pick them up.
Yeah,
you just pick them up for $5-6.
They will always be worth money as long as this game exists.
Yeah,
yeah. Because I imagine they're not going to print the same ones in that future sets. Like those are the cool foily runes for this set, and there'll probably be different ones later. So yeah, and those might just go up in price, right? Uncommon. Foil Wraith of Echoes.
Yeah,
that's a rare. Yeah. This thing.
Shin. So he's interesting because he is a reaction. That's why
he is a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you have units at a battlefield, you can play Shin into a combat. He's got a big defensive buff. And he's got the tank ability, which means your opponent has to kill him first before they can go damage your other stuff. My suspicion is that Shin is actually probably plays pretty well. I think the general consensus, though, is that Justice, I think this is Justice, that yellow symbol, that's the worst symbol in the game right now.
But that'll change
right now.
Like that.
Yeah.
So if that gets better, then he gets better.
Yeah.
And then the signature spell, Fox.
No, yeah, there you go. So signature spell. So the RE signature spell.
It looks really cool.
You might have opened the most expensive signature
okay.
spell.
Sick.
So
sweet.
Fox.
I mean, it seems really good. Killing number of units with a battlefield total might of 4 or less. Any number of units at a battlefield with a total might of 4. That seems very good. Yeah.
So the RE ability makes it so that when your opponent is attacking you, they get minus stuff. Oh. So you can use that to kill stuff.
And it's hidden?
So it's $16-17 somewhere in there right now.
Okay. Sick. It looks awesome. Next pack.
The foiling does not translate on our cameras, for the record. So
yeah, it looks very good in person. Stuff. Uncommons, Wallop, Base, Thermobeam, Unyielding, Spirit, Foil, Dr. Mundo.
Yeah, he's an interesting card, but I don't think he's particularly good. right now. He's like another one of those. Maybe he goes somewhere in the future.
And Flora.
Fiora is getting a legend in the next set.
Okay.
So expect. This is financial advice. Borrow against your house. Buy as many Fioras as you can.
I'm going to take that advice. Personally, I think it's great. Orb. Uncommons. Foil. Raza the Summoner.
He's also
Thunderer.
He's in the Jinx starter.
Okay, great. Solari Shrine. And the Kedrigrin the Eternal.
Cadrigan.
The unit is big. It's legendary. When you play me, draw one card for each of your mighty units. Okay. That seems decent.
$7.
Okay, great. Sick. It looks awesome.
He does look really cool.
Looks super cool. Stuff. Uncommon. Sona.
Yeah, once again, another champion who doesn't have a legend in this set.
Ravenborn Tomb.
I honestly don't know what that card's going for right now. But
Darius Executioner.
All right,
this
so
is the alt art.
That is the alt art. You can see a little bit of the textured foiling there. Unfortunately, I think this Darius is not as popular as the other Darius.
Looks sick though.
Yeah, I bought that sketch when I played League of Legends. It's a really
this
cool
guy played League of Legends. He's outed himself.
It's a really cool.
What a crazy person. It looks very cool.
Yeah, it's like $5 for that one. So
maybe one day.
Oh well.
My investment.
You need the cowboy. There's like a cowboy Darius. That's the other Darius's art. So. There you go. Flurry Blades was the thing that combined with Warwick. The damage all of this stuff, and so you could move Warwick in and Wrath somebody. The thing is, I don't think Wraths are actually good in this game because I think you're naturally killing a bunch of stuff as you play the game.
Yeah, just like during combat.
That card's extremely cheap.
Okay.
That's the Yasuo legend.
Sick.
I only ever played against bots because I didn't actually want to like deal with people. I was never.
Yeah, if you're gonna play against bots, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. I wanted to know like how the different. So like the thing was is like a lot of the, especially like the later champions, are really complicated how they function in the game. I never really understood like the math of the game, right? Like attack power versus like defense, stuff like that. I don't know how that math shakes out. So I don't feel like memorizing this complicated. Like I don't want to look at what my opponent has built and then have to build items based off of that. And like that doesn't sound. You know what is this? Slay the Spire? Like I'm worried about building stuff. I'm just gonna go play a game like an action RPG.
Normal strength. Malzahar. Yeah.
We were joking about calling Riftbound Slurkana. It's a little humor for everybody here.
Pretty funny.
Little card game shop.
Just because you say so many things that probably could be slurs.
Well, I mean, just the calling people slurs is directly associated with playing League of Legends, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Karthus.
Yeah, I don't know that he's seen any play. There's some other cards.
Seal of Unity.
All right, so these seals aren't like particularly popular right now, but I think people are picking them up. You look at this and you think this is a Mox. No, you're wrong. But it's neutral the turn you play it because you have to pay a power, it provides power from any point forward. I think these cards make a particularly terrible top deck decision, like top deck. But I do think they provide quite a bit of resources over the course of the game. So there may come a time where they're the most powerful cards in the game.
They look cool.
And yeah, I mean, I think they're good.
They seem good.
I think they're playable.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Read like Lotus Petal. Yeah, not quite like Lotus Petal. So power is not the same thing as energy, right? So you need both. Right, like it's actually working on kind of like two different axes.
Treasure Trove. Soul Gorger.
Oh, I think you got screwed in that pack.
Did I not only got one rare?
Yeah, so that was a coalition issue pack.
Ah, but there's a foil there.
Yes, so you got
there's a foil uncommon.
Yeah, so you got something else instead. So that right there, that's a collation pack issue. Not that you're like gonna complain because you opened up the 90.
But if I like went to a store and bought a pack, I'd be like,
yeah, you get screwed there.
pack
So.
sucks, yeah.
So this next pack may have something for
or
you.
I might have already opened it.
Yeah, you may have already opened it, right? So easier or harder than other games? This is.
It sounds harder, based on what you're saying.
Easier than Commander Magic.
Yeah.
Harder than Lorcana. Harder than Star Wars Unlimited. Probably. I think you're getting screwed again.
This is also a screwed pack.
Yeah, that was another screwed pack.
Because then I got this legend.
Yeah. You get 2 borked packs in a row.
That's cool.
At least we have video evidence of it. You might be able to submit this video evidence for a refund.
Because it's supposed to be 2 rares a pack, right?
Yeah.
Cool. This stuff.
This might be the hardest new card game that's come out in a long time, in my opinion. Maybe easier than Flesh and Blood?
Maybe. Kiana, champion unit. Progress Day. Draw 4.
Yeah, are you going to pay 6 to draw 4?
No way,
Imagine
right?
paying 6 to draw 4 in Star Wars. It's about the same in this. So.
Time Warp.
Okay, that card's like $30.
Oh, okay. Foily Time Warp. Or is this always foil?
It's always foil.
I mean, you take an extra turn. Seems good. Taking turns is good in card games.
Oh. It was $30 yesterday.
And today?
Near mint foil. What are the last? Okay, hang on. Sorry, today. It's been selling between 90 and 100.
It was 30 yesterday,
Yeah,
and today it's 90 and 100
yeah,
in a day.
yeah.
Huh? Star Wars
So-
Unlimited, DBZ, One Piece, Lorcana all didn't take long to figure out. I think Star Wars Unlimited is very easy. And in fact, if you want to learn how to play, we're going to put out
Have we got news for you?
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's going to teach you so much stuff.
Some card in Ari lets you play for free. Yeah, yeah. So it's like an Ari. There's an Ari that when you hold 2000 player China overnight Kaisa that uses the time warp card won it. Yeah,
I
okay.
see.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Cool. I can't afford to buy a deck for this game, I'm hearing. A common. King's Edict.
That's like a multiplayer card.
Yeah. Kog'Maw.
Kog'Maw.
All right, one more pack left. Let's see if we can make this box good. It's been kind of trash. Been kind of
Opened a $90 card. Opened a $90 card.
garbage. All right, last pack. Meditation. Yeah, I think it's time to mortgage the old house again and buy more boxes.
Buy nothing but Riftbound boxes.
A Blitzcrank champion unit.
So he's I think he's an interesting card. I don't know that he's good, but I think he is interesting.
We got a Brynhir Thunder Song. Can't play cards this turn.
Yeah, you can keep your opponent. You tell your opponent to stop playing counter spells.
And a Super Mega Death Rocket.
Well, there you go. There's
Jinx
you get
signature
that's the Jinx signature spell. It's probably worth money on the back that the fact that it's Jinx. But
yeah,
why I think Jinx is like widely panned in this game right now. Super
'Cause she's Jinx.
Mega Death Rocket. Well. Would you believe it's $50?
Okay. All right.
See, hang
I think
on.
I almost tripled my money on this box.
No, okay. What's going on here? You have some that are selling for 10 and some that are selling for 50.
Is it
Is it-
different arts?
Is it like a buyout going on? There's not different arts.
What?
It looks like market should be about 10.
Okay.
But am I like looking at Chinese cards? No, I'm looking at English.
English printing.
Looking at English printing. All right, do you want to know a wacky ruling for this game? If you play a deck, all of your cards have to be in the same language.
Okay.
So if you have any Chinese cards, you have to play all Chinese cards. If you have English cards, you have to play all English cards.
Sure. Fine.
But you can show up at a tournament with Chinese cards. As long as your whole deck is Chinese, you're fine.
Even if it's an English tournament.
Yeah, even if it's an English tournament.
Oh. Okay. Well, there you go. There's our Riftbound box.
That's a Riftbound box for you. You got two
decisions.
You
two
got
cards that were.
You got 2 signature spells. If you were trying to make, you ready for this shit? If you were trying to make a deck that was legal to play, your options based off of what you opened is Jinx.
Yeah,
because you opened the Jinx Legend. You got a copy of the Jinx Champion.
Yeah.
And you got a Super Mega Death Rocket
of her signature spells.
Yeah. And that Vi is like not bad in that deck. But that starter deck comes with this Jinx, this Legend, this Vi, also this guy as well.
So all right.
Welcome to card games.
Cool. Let's go spend $1,000 more and I can make one deck.
Yeah. We're playing card games now.
So there you go. Or you guys can just go buy a Star Wars Unlimited meta deck and it costs you like $20.
It's like $30. It's like it could be like $300.
So that's my advice to you: is just play a card game that doesn't consume your whole wallet, and it's probably better than this game. So there you go. That's our Riftbound opening. I think we're done.
Yeah, I think I'm done for that. I got a Blood Bowl game to go prepare for.
Yep. So thanks everybody for watching. This is a good stream, fun. We had a lot of stuff, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.